this was an area with lots of open fields, very little business, not too many residences.
Alberta City at that time was a place where families wanted to live. There were neighborhoods being developed, Arcadia Drive, Druid Hills, and some of the other neighborhoods, Hillsdale. Those neighborhoods were being built.
My wife and I developed the Arcadia subdivision. I built some rental houses that were very nice, 1, 2, and 3 bedroom brick houses with tile baths.
Young families moving in, families mostly where dads were employed at the paper mill or B.F. Goodrich or the Central Foundry, places like that, industrial, blue-collar family.
Alberta had they had a business district that was beginning to bloom and continued for quite some time.
One other thing very important about growing up in Alberta, lots of children, so we had neighborhood football games, neighborhood baseball games. We had a basketball goal in our backyard, which a lot of basketball games were played back there.
Then the storm, April 27th of 2011.
Of course, we had advance notice that a major storm system was moving our way.
I said, I hear it coming, and it sounded like forever. And then I began to hear stuff hit the roof, walls, and windows, and the noise was louder. And it's an indescribable noise. And I said, it's here.
We had 17 families who lost their homes. Some were homeowners, some rented the homes where they lived and lost all their belongings. And so our church was impacted by that. We had some very scary stories.
What the bleep just happened. I think that was the reaction.
It was very emotional, and of course my resolve and response at that point was we're coming back. You know, our building is destroyed, but our people are not.
These better subdivisions on the south side have of course stayed. That population has remained stable. Now, over on the north side, a lot of that was blown away, but it's coming back.
We began our rebuild project a little over a month ago, and we did have one building that was not demolished. Everything else was more than 50% damaged, and so it was going to be cheaper to rebuild than to try to repair. After the building sat empty and open with elements coming in, rain, for such a long period of time, it was not feasible to in any way try to repair.
It's back on the increase now.
We would like to see new businesses coming in. Leland Center is going to be one of the keys to the commercial area and what happens there. There are a couple of developers, real estate developers, very interested in that property. It's probably going to end up being student condos, apartment or upscale apartments or condos with some retail perhaps on the property, or it will be a hotel with retail development on the property.
The people and the aesthetics. Now, the aesthetic aspect was changed in a few minutes. On the 27th, it was changed. It's not quite like it was, but we're still far from being an open field.